So the big picture for this lesson is graphing logarithmic functions. Now the lesson goes into great detail in terms of making logarithm function graphs and also domain and range. And so I'm not really going to focus this video on that. I'm going to focus on finding the inverses of logarithmic functions and also of exponential functions. Now remember, logarithms and exponentials are inverses of each other. So the easiest way to convert is to write something in log form. So the easiest way to find the inverse of one of these functions is to convert it to the other form. So for example, y equals log base 8 of x. If I want to find the inverse of that, I'm going to solve it for the other variable. So I'm going to write it in exponential form first. So that would be 8 to the y equals x. This is an equivalent function just written in exponential form. And it's always kind of weird for y to be the input and x to be the output, so we switch the x and the y values. So it would be 8 to the x equals y. That is the inverse. You can switch the x and y first if you want to. I'll show that in this example over here. So let's switch the x and the y. X equals log of y minus 4. Now I'm going to rewrite this in exponential form. Now remember, common log is log base 10, so it's going to be 10 to the x equals y minus 4. And then to finish solving for y, add 4 to both sides, so it's going to be 10 to the x plus 4 equals y. That's the inverse of the function y equals log of x minus 4. So now let's do the inverse of these exponentials. I'm going to switch the x and the y. X equals 4 to the y. Then I'm going to write it in log form. This is log base 4 of x equals y. Remember, the base of the exponent is the base of the log, and the output of a log function is the exponent. So that's why the y is out here, and the x is right here. Let's do this other one. Switch the x and the y. X equals 6 to the y plus 2. Then write in log form log base 6, because 6 is the base of the exponent of x, equals y plus 2, which is the exponent. And then to finish this off, subtract 2 from both sides, and you get log base 6 of x minus 2, not in parentheses, equals y. Okay, so I wanted to review this topic again because I think this is one of the most challenging concepts of logarithms and exponentials, that they are inverses and how to find the inverses going back and forth. And make sure you study about the graphing of logs. That's super important as well. That's the big picture.